The Lost Kitten. In a small, bustling alley in the city, there was a little kitten named Bo. Bo had golden fur and eyes that sparkled like drops of sunshine. Every day, he clung to his mother, curling up against her warm belly to sleep. But one day, Bo's world suddenly changed. That day, Bo followed his mother to the market to look for food. The streets were crowded, people rushed past in a hurry. A dry leaf twirled in the wind, catching Bo's attention. He playfully chased after it. By the time he looked up, his mother was gone. Panic filled his tiny chest. "Mom! Mom!" But amid the noise of honking cars and hurried footsteps, no one noticed the frightened little kitten. Bo darted through the streets, searching for his mother, peering into every alley. He came across a dog 3 times his size, barking loudly and making him jump. He scrambled under an old bicycle, his tiny heart pounding. The sun began to set. Bo was hungry, exhausted, and on the verge of tears. "Hey, kid, you lost?" A deep, calm voice spoke. Bo looked up and saw a large stray cat with gray fur and a small scar on his ear. I lost my mom." The gray cat studied him for a moment, then nodded. "Follow me. I know how to find her." Bo hesitated, but there was something kind in the cat's eyes that made him trust him. They traveled across rooftops, weaved through streets, until they reached a small market. Suddenly, a familiar voice called out, "Bo, my little Bo!" "Mom!" Bo dashed into her warm embrace, nuzzling into her soft fur. The gray cat quietly turned to leave, but Bo called out, "Wait! Thank you!" The gray cat smiled and disappeared into the night. From that day on, Bo never strayed too far from his mother. But every time he looked up at the rooftops, he still hoped to see the shadow of the gray cat, the one who led him home, the kitten searching for mother. In the middle of a bustling marketplace, where voices called out nonstop, there was a tiny kitten with pure white fur. His name was Milk, because his fur was as white as fresh cream. Every day, Milk stayed close to his mother, curling up beside her to sleep, listening to her soft, soothing purrs. But one day, those comforting sounds disappeared. That morning, while Milk was playing near the vegetable stall, a sudden downpour drenched the market. People rushed for shelter, stalls became chaotic. In the panic, Milk ran to find a dry spot. But when the rain stopped, he realized his mother was gone. Milk cried out, "Mom, where are you?" But his small voice was lost in the market's noisy chatter. Frantic, Milk darted around, weaving between baskets of vegetables and trays of fish. He spotted a calico cat resting under a truck and hurried over. "Excuse me, have you seen my mom?" The calico cat glanced at him and then pointed toward the back of the market. "Mothers like to find dry places, little one. Try looking back there." Hope filled Milk's heart as he raced toward the back of the market. The air was still cold after the rain, and the wind rustled through damp tarps. Milk shivered, slowing his steps. "Mom!" Suddenly, a faint meow echoed in the distance. Milk's ears perked up. A thin figure crouched behind a pile of wooden crates. Familiar golden eyes gazed at him, full of worry. "Milk! Mom!" Milk dashed into her warm embrace, burying his face in her soft fur. His voice trembled. "I thought I lost you forever." His mother licked the top of his head, her voice gentle. "I will never leave you." Outside, the rain began to drizzle again, but in Milk's heart he had already found the warmest sunshine, his mother's embrace.